Do you agree with the Auditor General's report?
Because you've eliminated paper filing for GST and brought in huge fines for those elderly people that don't have a computer. How are you going to address those people that are getting fines with regards to that?
This guy's garage. Like and subscribe.
The Honourable Wayne Long, Secretary of State, Canada Revenue Agency and Financial Institutions.
Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to all the witnesses that are here today. So I'm going to start by tackling something that is, there's theory and then there's reality. So in theory, Secretary Long has already stated that the CRA is operating at a world-class level, smooth sailing moving forward, and he said that the former minister, he agreed that the former minister did a good job. Now we're going to get into the reality part of things, where there was a scathing Auditor General report, and in Secretary Long's own words in September, he said, "We hit rock bottom. It can't get much worse than it is now. I'd call this below rock bottom." So I'd like to just say there's theory, and then that's the actual reality. But what I find a little bit concerning is that Secretary Long was disputing some of the Auditor General reports. So simply, do you agree with the Auditor General reports, yes or no?
I accept the reports.
My question was, do you agree with the reports?
I accept the report.
Again, sir,
you know, I can offer accounting. I can offer a counter
Excuse me, sir.
to
It's
that.
my time. I'd
Sure.
like to get back to. I understand you accept the report. We all have to accept the report. My question is very clear, sir. Do you agree with the Auditor General's report referring to the CRA?
Nobody wants to receive a report where you're challenged. Certainly, the workers take it personally.
But sir, again, I'd like to. In September, you said we hit rock bottom. It can't get much worse than now. I'd call this below rock bottom. But then you've given us some, world-class smooth sailing moving forward, and you agreed that the former minister did a good job. Then you disputed the report. Again, I would like to ask you, do you agree with the Auditor General's report?
I accept the report.
Sir, that's not
I can
what I'm...
offer.
Sir,
I
sir,
can
again,
offer.
sir,
I can offer.
In all due respect, sir, in all due respect, I do respect your position as secretary, and that you've been here for 11 years, and you are a gentleman. And I do like your opening remarks that you would take accountability and you're forthwith. But please, sir, do you accept the Auditor General's report? Yes or no? And
yes, I do accept it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Now, do you agree with the report?
No, you just asked me if I accepted it, and I accept
said yes.
it. I agree with you that I accept it.
We have now established you accept it, so you don't need to say accept the report.
So I agree with you that I accept it.
Do you agree with the Auditor General's report?
Look, there's different recommendations in the report. I assume you've read the report?
Yes, I have, sir, and I assume you've read it too. So again, sir, it's my time, sir. It's my time. In all due respect, do you agree with the Auditor General's report? Yes or no? And to please answer the question.
I accept the report.
Sir, that's not the question I'm asking. And to be quite honest with you now, there's giggling. We're having a good time talking about hockey. This is a really serious question. And I'll tell you why, because I haven't got to the other point, and I'd love to get more time on this. Because as you know, sir, I have people coming into my constit, and they're not happy. And there is a Globe and Mail article that just came out and said that on disability tax credits, the CRA is still behind 3 to 6 months. So enough kidding around. Do you agree with the Auditor General's report? Yes or no, sir?
I have a different view on the report, so it's really not a yes or no question, to be honest.
Well,
I have a problem with using a subsample of 167.
So then
people.
you do not agree with the report.
I just don't accept their findings on that one.
So do you agree with the Auditor General's report, yes or no?
I don't accept the report.
Do you agree with it?
Some of it, yes. Some of it, no.
Fair enough.
You've got about 30 seconds, Mr. Carrick.
So, disability tax credits should take 2 months. Is that correct? Is that what the 100-day plan is trying to achieve?
Yeah, we're at, right now, we're at 10 and a half weeks.
Okay.
It should be 8.
And it's
Thank
moving
you.
forward.
I'm afraid that is it for the time.
For the benefits of Canadians watching, you've talked a bit about the 100-day plan. Could you just elaborate on exactly what the 100-day plan is?
Sure can. The crux behind the 100-day plan is really to drive focus on the challenge that the CRA was facing. Like I said in my opening statements, we all lived constituents coming in our offices complaining about, I've been waiting on hold, I've been waiting for hours, and, well, we don't want that. They don't want that. The CRA employees don't want that. So we said, look, let's actually, Minister Champagne and myself sat down with Commissioner Hamilton, Deputy Commissioner, and said, look, let's come up with a focus. Let's lean our shoulder into where we see problems. So number one, let's increase the ability to answer calls. That's obviously the low-hanging fruit, I like to say. Let's make it better when people call, okay? So how did we do that? We allocated more people, okay? We extended contracts, 770, give or take, people. Signed them to it to drive the number up, if you will. 34% were getting answered within 15 minutes. Well, right now we're double that, okay? Number one. Two, expand digital service options. Let's encourage people to do things online that otherwise they'd sit on a phone and be frustrated for. And that's, like I said before, that's about like being able to unlock your account, going in and being able to make a payment, going in and being able to register for the CCB. Another thing that I think holds great promise, and we've seen it in our offices through IRCC, is call scheduling. I am a big fan of call scheduling. I saw in our offices years gone past some of our teammates being on hold trying to get a hold of IRCC. Well, now they go in and they actually book a time.
One of the things that the Auditor General said was, and we've gotten some different information from the department versus the Auditor General on this, is how they calculate how much training there actually is for these people on the call center. Have you allocated more time and resources to training the agents that are taking the questions?
Through you, Chair, I thank the member for the question. Look, clearly how the CRA's employees are trained and allocated and shifted around, and if they go from this department to this department, obviously the training regime is key. It may take a few days, it may take a few weeks, but if I can, I will actually turn this over to the Deputy Commissioner just to comment on the training regime.
Oui, merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, the training is a very important component of our activities. Every time we hire new people, it's training that takes several weeks, but there's also continuous training.
Mais oui, on va continuer d'améliorer.
But yes, we'll continue to improve it and to focus on training particularly. But we'll continue to train our people properly and continue to use technology and tools.
To one more point that I have, the one thing you said you were really excited about was the future modernization. I would say that that's actually been more of a problem in regards to as a sole practitioner dealing with farmers that may be in their 80s.
Your question, Mr. Stevenson.
So basically, on my main question is, what are you going to do about in this modernization for those that are not technically able to? Because you've eliminated paper filing for GST and brought in huge fines for those elderly people that don't have a computer. How are you going to address those people that are getting fines with regards to that?
Through you, Chair, thank you to the member for that question. Look, the shift to modernization to the new system from IBM to Bell is a challenge. It's necessary. We all know, I show my age here, but AI is a bigger and bigger part of our lives. But look, there's always going to be a healthy, well-staffed, vibrant call center for Canadians to call and get response. I think the fact that we've increased from 34 to over 74% in these 100 days, 94 days to be clear, I think is a very, very successful number so far.
Thank you very much.